The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture present Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson. Also presented by Adena Springs South, Daily Racing Form, Double Diamond Farm, Gulfstream Park, Jerry Parks Insurance Group, Lamb South, Ocala Breeders Sales Company, and Tampa Bay Downs.
Hello everyone, welcome to Thoroughbred Week, featuring Memorial Weekend Stakes action from 7 different tracks, including a battle of turf mares in the Grade 1 Gamely Stakes at Santa Anita. We begin with sprinting fillies and mares at Churchill Downs in the Grade 3 Winning Color Stakes. Enchanting Lady, the 4-5 favorite, Travis Stone picks up the call.
Enchanting Lady is the leader, and Diva Express is keeping the pressure up. These two round the fire turn together. Super Sax is now third on the outside. Wrath of Ruthie fourth down toward the rail. I'm a Looker is winding up fifth, and now fourth, and surging in between horses. Into third goes she. Spelling again is under the whip with Fioretti. Off the turn, Diva Express has come on to take the lead, but I'm a Looker's coming on the outside. Enchanting Lady's fighting on toward the rail. Back to third now. Furlong to go. Diva Express trying to fend off an oncoming I'm a Looker. Spelling again's getting on track on the far outside very late in the game, though. 100 yards to go. Diva Express and I'm a Looker. I'm a Looker puts a nose in front. Spelling again, final try. Diva Express surges back. Photo!
And let's take another look at that photo finish. It's 4-1 Diva Express trying to maintain the lead on the inside with Julianne Leperoux up. But 9-1 I'm a Looker and Robbie Alvarado are challenging on the outside. And the 2 Kentucky-bred fillies hit the wire together for a dead heat in the winning colors. OBS Cells graduate Diva Express is by Gainesway Stallion A Fleet Express. The co-winners finished 3/4 of a length in front of Spelling again. 6 furlongs in 1:09 2. Mark Cassie trained Diva Express, advancing to Stakes Company after defeating I'm a Looker by a head in a second-level allowance race over the track and trip. Pat Dupuis conditions I'm a Looker, who also records her first stakes victory. A $260,000 OBS April 2-year-old, Diva Express has earned nearly $195,000 for John Oxley. The Henny Hughes filly I'm a Looker was a $4,500 yearling. She's earned nearly $181,000 for Glenmare Farm. Watch Thoroughbred Week replays online at tbredweek.com. To Arlington International for the Grade 3 Arlington Matron Stakes. No fault of mine, the 9-5 favorite, John G. Dooley has the call.
They have 5 furlongs to go. She's Not Here comes up to Tiz Lately, who just leads at the inside for Edgar Perez. Tiz Lately by a half to 3/4. She's Not Here second and close up. Innovative Idea is third with 4 furlongs to go. Flip Cup saving ground. Zuby Zoo is 6 from the front. Then No Fault of Mine starting her wide bid from Biddy Kitty, City of Tricks, and Brooklyn's Way. Half mile was 49 and 1/5 seconds. They have 3 furlongs to go. She's Not Here has made a move to go for home now for Cisco Torres. It's She's Not Here. Flip Cup now right there at the point of attack. Tiz Lately in the red cap. Biddy Kitty and on the outside. No Fault of Mine now gaining traction. Then Innovative Idea and Brooklyn's Way picking through traffic into the stretch. 3/4 went in 1:13 and 1/5 seconds. Tiz Lately checked hard at the rail. It's Flip Cup. Flip Cup taken on by No Fault of Mine. Then Biddy Kitty, Brooklyn's Way is staying on. They're well inside the final 16th. It's No Fault of Mine and Flip Cup, and a driving finish to the Arlington Matron. Flip Cup has it for Chris Amy.
Despite drifting out in the stretch, 8-1 Flip Cup by Adena Springs North Stallion Milwaukee Brew holds off odds on favorite No Fault of Mine by a head. Chris Amy aboard the New York bred in 151-1. Winner of the Grade 3 Maple Leaf Stakes last fall, Flip Cup was making her seasonal debut for trainer Bill Mott. The 5-year-old mare was bred in New York by Team Penny Racing. Flip Cup has earned $533,000 for Team Penny Racing, Wachtel Stable, and Broa Stable. Derby Dan freshman sire Shackelford, the only American Classic winner at stud from the Stormcat sire line. Shackelford has gotten off to a stellar start with his first crop, siring 3 maiden special winners in 3 days last week, led by TDN Rising Star Shackin' Up, a dominant 8 3/4 length winner. To Golden Gate for the Grade 3 All-American Stakes. The field of 12 included last year's winner Gigi Ryder and the mare Living the Life, the 5-2 co-favorite with Blue Tone. Angela Herman picks up the call.
Up front, things are very relaxed for Southern Freedom. He's just to the inside of Living the Life and Eagle Scream. They turn up the heat a bit down the backside and now put 2 lengths between themselves and GG Rider to the outside of Outside Nashville and Midnight Bolt. Poshke still continues very, very wide on the track. He's just drawn clear of Blue Tone to the outside of Star Student. Tamburando is to the outside of Eckersley, about 7 lengths behind the leader and a length clear of Doc's Legacy. Around the turn, Southern Freedom still leads the way, Living the Life, not giving an inch. Eagle Scream doing the same 3 wide. He's had a very, very wide run at it, and Midnight Bolt begins to move into contention on the outside. Outside Nashville looking for a way through on the inside, and GG Rider is in among those. They pack up around the turn, and they make their way in with Living the Life taking the lead over just narrowly from Southern Freedom. The girls leading the boys down the stretch. She's looking good at this point. She and Drayden Van Dyke are in a duel of themselves with Southern Freedom. Nobody really making up much ground from the back. Living the Life and Southern Freedom noses apart. Southern Freedom just in front. Living the Life gets the job done for the girls.
Irish bred mare Living the Life outfinishes 12-1 Southern Freedom by a neck. Drayden Van Dyke, the winning jockey, in 137-2. Winner of the Grade 2 Presque Isle Downs Master Stakes the past 2 years, the 6-year-old mare by Footsteps in the Sand also captured the Camilla Urso Stakes at Golden Gate last March. Living the Life has earned $948,000 for H&R Nothoff Racing. More racing coming up, but first here's the upcoming schedule in the Breeders' Cup Win and You're In Challenge Series.
Standing at Crestwood Farm is Jack Milton, the only Grade 1 winning son of leading sire Warfront to retire to stud in 2016. He blazed a mile in 133 flat, winning the Poker Stakes at Belmont Park, and easily won the Grade 1 Makers 46 mile at Keeneland. From a tremendous female family, his first 3 dams are sired by precocious 2-year-olds on dirt. A commercial pedigree, Jack Milton's full sister sold for $1.9 million at Keeneland November.
Winning a Grade 1 at Keeneland at 2? That's pretty good.
And Carpe Diem has seized the day at Keeneland.
But to come back at 3 and win Keeneland's biggest race, that's a giant accomplishment.
Final furlong of the Toyota Bluegrass. It will be Carpe Diem rolling through Lexington.
He seized his opportunity. Now it's time to seize yours.
Now a Florida Thoroughbred history moment. Founded in 1956, Ocala Stud is the oldest active thoroughbred farm in Florida and a pioneer in the thoroughbred industry. The landmark Ocala Stud's message is simply put, if you want a runner, look to Ocala Stud. Ocala Stud revolutionized the worldwide industry, creating 2-year-old in training sales. Now represented by the 3rd generation of the O'Farrell family, the farm's reputation as a top producer of thoroughbreds makes them a symbol of excellence. This has been a Florida Thoroughbred history moment.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Grade 3 Arlington Classic coming up in this segment. To Woodbine for the Grade 2 Eclipse Stakes. Last year's winner, Are You Kidding Me? The 6-5 favorite, Robert Geller has the call.
5 lengths first to last as they head down towards the half mile. And still Are You Kidding Me on top with Melmich. Right behind them, Florida 1 on the inside, breaking lucky. Peyton comes off the rail slightly and Amise Holiday swinging into gear on the outside. They start to sprint here. Are You Kidding Me? And Melmich by a length. And Florida 1 can't quite go with them as they move down towards the 5/16ths. Breaking Lucky's running on well. In behind them is Peyton, and on the outside of me's Holiday, but Melmich and Are You Kidding Me still neck and neck, and they've worn each other like a glove. Are You Kidding Me on the inside, Melmich the outer, and they lock horns. Breaking Lucky's running on after both of them pretty well. Melmich, Are You Kidding Me, 2 in front, and Breaking Lucky a chance to mow them down. The leader is still Are You Kidding Me. In second, Melmich, and here's Breaking Lucky late, but Are You Kidding Me has found plenty on the inside. And the Eclipse again. Are You Kidding Me, 2 lengths.
Are You Kidding Me by Darby Dan Stallion Runaway and Hyde repeats his winner of the Eclipse by 2 lengths over Breaking Lucky. Alan Garcia aboard in 144 and 4. Are You Kidding Me won 3 graded stakes at Woodbine last year to earn the Sovereign Award as Canadian Champion Older Male. The Roger Atfield trainee finished 8th in the Grade 3 Makers 46 Mile in his seasonal debut. The 6-year-old horse was bred in Kentucky by co-owners Ron Kirk, John Bates, and Michael Reardon. Are You Kidding Me has earned $755,000. Are You Kidding Me paid $460 to win, and it's the Malone's Favorite of the Week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. Next, the Grade 3 Lone Star Park Handicap. Shotgun Cowboy, the 7-5 favorite. Jim Byers has the call.
Super Mason leads the way here for Lindy Wade. Shotgun Cowboy begins to edge closer. Cyrus Alexander remains glued to his outside. That pair is gaining now on Super Mason. They come to the quarter pole, and Super Mason confronted by Shotgun Cowboy, who's in between runners. Cyrus Alexander up on the outside. Rocket Time 4th, trying to gain from the outside under a left-handed whip. 3/4, 110.24. They're past the furlong pole in the Lone Star Park Handicap. Cyrus Alexander has the lead from Shotgun Cowboy, and Cyrus Alexander is drawing clear to become a graded winner here under Martin Garcia. Cyrus Alexander by 3.5 on the wire.
2-1 second choice. Cyrus Alexander defeats the favorite Shotgun Cowboy officially by 2.5 lengths. Martin Garcia aboard the Keeneland Sells graduate in 143 flat. After facing Grade 1 stakes competition in Southern California, the Jerry Hollendorfer trainee ships to Texas to record his first stakes victory. The 4-year-old colt by Medalla d'Oro was bred in Kentucky by Windstar Farm and is a half-brother to Kentucky Derby winner Super Saver. A $1.7 million Keeneland September yearling, Cyrus Alexander has earned $299,000 for Spendthrift Farm and Stone Street Stables. Time for 3-year-old stakes action presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. To Belmont Park for 3-year-old turf sprinters in the Paradise Creek Stakes. Mighty Mo, the 3-2 favorite. Larry Comas has the call.
It is Too Discreet and Joel Rosario getting away with an easy opening quarter mile here and passing the half mile around the far turn in 46 seconds flat. The lead is 1.5 lengths, and it's a comfortable lead. On the outside is Mighty Mo running in second. On the rail comes John Q. Public Rappel, circles up on the outside, and they're into the stretch. And Too Discreet turns for home on the lead, now being let loose by Joel Rosario to fend off Mighty Mo, Conquestia, and John Q. Public on the inside. Rappel is 5th, and Too Discreet takes off. Too Discreet is going to pull away here and win it in hand by 3 over Conquestia.
5-2 second choice. Too Discreet takes it officially by 2.5 lengths over Conquestia. Joel Rosario aboard the New York bred in 120 and 1. A stakes winner against Open Company at Saratoga last summer, a Christophe Clement trainee, was coming off a 4th place finish in the Woodlawn Stakes at Belmont Park. The colt by Discreet Cat was bred in New York by his owner, Patricia Generosio. Too Discreet has earned nearly $169,000. Turf 3-year-olds in the Grade 3 Arlington Classic. Surgical Strike, the 8-5 favorite. Once again, here's John G. Dooley.
Two-step time out in front, leading One Mean Man. Right there on the outside is Swagger Jagger, and Surgical Strike has that foothold at the fence, up close with 4 furlongs to go. Call the Colonel is 5th. Toward the inside, it's not easy. Being breezy next. Yokarm is 7 from the leader as they round the far turn. Then toward the inside and behind horses is Felt in Pocket, the half mile in 51 1/5 seconds. Tequila Joe still has 10 lengths to raise. They come toward the quarter pole. One Mean Man is nosed in front. Swagger Jagger right there, 2-step time. Needs to re-rally. Now Surgical Strike is switched out and is swooping down after 3/4 in 1 minute 17 1/5 seconds. Swagger Jagger short lead. One Mean Man. Surgical Strike charging on the outside. They come down to the final half furlong. Surgical Strike strikes the top. One Mean Man fighting all the way to the finish. Surgical Strike has the edge and the Arlington Classic win.
The favorite, Surgical Strike, the winner by a head over 10-1, One Mean Man. James Graham up in 147-2. Winner of the John Battaglia Memorial at Turfway Park in March, Surgical Strike finished third in his last 2 starts, the Grade 3 Spiral Stakes and the Grade 3 American Turf Stakes. The colt by Red Giant was bred in Kentucky by his owners, Edward Seltzer and Beverly Anderson. Surgical Strike has earned $290,000. Ben Colebrook trains the winner. James Graham with the Safe Ride of the Week, presented by Sally Horse Fans, the safest way to the winner's circle. Spendthrift Farm stallion Tisway, one of the greatest milers of all time. Tisway's first crop 3-year-olds are on the way up, with 2 $100,000 stakes winners last month. Tis Long Gone looks to add to that list after winning for the 3rd time in 4 starts. There's still time to breed secure to Tisway in 2016.
And here's the wire. It's Palace. And they're coming down to the finish, and it will be Palace. Palace is pouring it on, and Palace dazzles here.
In this game, there's no room for second best.
To be the best, you need the best. Actistatin Equine, clinically proven joint protection. 3 U.S. patents and 2 clinical trials prove Actistatin Equine is the most powerful joint formula on the planet. Superior absorption helps your athlete lubricate, strengthen, renew. No other product even comes close. Find your best with Actistatin.
Ask your veterinarian or call for a free consultation. 866-587-7333.
OBS June, the 2-year-old source of 79 stakes horses since January 1st, 2015, including Celestine, impressive winner of the Grade 2 Honey Fox Stakes, and multiple California graded stakes winner, Big John B. Over 1,200 juveniles are cataloged for the OBS June sale June 14th through 17th. The under-tax shows will span 6 days, beginning Sunday, June 5th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
A Florida-bred. He is not just a racehorse. He is our heart. He is our toil and sweat. He soaks up the bright sunshine, becoming mighty and strong. He feasts on our abundant grass and drinks our mineral-rich water. He is a way of life, our champion. His excellence brings us chills as he competes, inspiring us to greatness. He is our purpose, our soul. He is a Florida-bred.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Grade 2 NASSAU Stakes coming up in this segment. Male turf horses at Santa Anita and the Grade 2 Charles Whittingham Stakes. Brazilian champion Bala Bali, the 7-5 favorite. Michael Rona has the call.
They travel the back stretch in the Whittingham, led by Sea Sage from Bali, and on the inside Patentar creeping closer to third. He's on the inside of a red tie day at the half-mile pole. Blingo fifth, Montego Bay sixth in the yellow sleeves and cap. Then Play Hard to Get on the outside of Royal Albert Hall. Finnegan's Wake is 9 off the lead. Quick Casablanca still trailing at the 5/16th. Sea Sage from Bali, 2 to Patentara, red tie day. Montego Bay on the inside as fifth, and they're followed by Royal Albert Hall near the inside from Blingo and Play Hard to Get. Finnegan's Wake, Quick Casablanca. Sea Sage the first for home, leads from Bali. Patentar called upon down the outside. Montego Bay is next. Finnegan's Wake beginning to run on well, but it's Sea Sage giving a strong, bold sight in the Charles Whittingham. He's out full of running from Montego Bay and Patentar, and Sea Sage is going to lead most of the way to win.
11-1 Sea Sage sets all the fractions to defeat 32-1 Patentar by 2.5 lengths. Mike Smith riding the winner for the first time. Time of the race 1:59.2. Sea Sage won the Grade 2 Last Tycoon Stakes over the course and trip in April, but the French-bred 6-year-old horse by Sageberg is winless in his other 12 U.S. starts. James Cassidy took over as trainer prior to this season. Sea Sage has earned $381,000. The winner is owned by Red Baron's Barn, Rancho Temesco, and Via Consuerte LLC. For all your insurance needs, a specialist at Jerry Parks Insurance Group is there to assist you with 40 years of exceptional coverage. Look for Jerry Parks, John Cassie, or Kelly Weeks at the OBS June sale. To Woodbine for turf fillies and mares in the Grade 2 NASSAU Stakes. New York shipper Stormy Victoria, the 7-5 favorite. Robert Geller picks up the call.
Moon Rainbow out in front. Moon Rainbow by 1. Mississippi Delta is second. They've gone fast. 45-1 the half mile. Lexie Lou is hanging in third nicely. 1 away is still Fuchetta, who's closing in. There's 6 in front. Strut the Course coming up on the outside. Then London Tower, Stormy Victoria, Dinah's Recoletta, and Uchenna is last. They come down the lane, and it's Mississippi Delta who's gone to the front. Moon Rainbow on the inside, kicking a little bit. Lexie Lou down the center of the track. Mississippi Delta in front of Moon Rainbow. Lexie Lou called on from the back. It's Strut the Course trying to make up a ton of ground. The leader is still Mississippi Delta. Lexie Lou on the outside. And Lexie Lou, what a marvelous effort here. Lexie Lou's back. She's got the Nassau. Lexie Lou by a length.
12-1 Lexie Lou by Adena Springs North Stallion Sligo Bay regains her winning form, defeating stablemate Mississippi Delta by 3/4 of a length. Patrick Husbands aboard in 1:32.4. The Mark Cassey trainee was Canadian Horse of the Year in 2014 when she scored the Woodbine Oaks Queen's Play double. But she made only 1 start last year, and she was winless in 3 previous appearances this season. The Ontario-bred 5-year-old mare was a $5,500 yearling. Gary Barber purchased the future champion privately as a 3-year-old. Lexie Lou has earned $1,594,000. Coming up, a battle of turf mares at Santa Anita.
But Bahamian Squall has won the Sunshine State.
Bahamian Squall in front from Trinity Bird, Jackson Van far outside. It's Bahamian Squall to win the smile.
Since Florida's first Kentucky Derby winner, Needles, in 1956, Florida has produced 50 national champions, the 11th Triple Crown winner, 13 Classic winners, 155 millionaires, memorable performances, and 26 Breeders' Cup winners. Produce your next champion in Florida.
Now a Florida Thoroughbred history moment. Founded in 1956, Ocala Stud is the oldest active thoroughbred farm in Florida and a pioneer in the thoroughbred industry. The landmark Ocala Stud's message is simply put, if you want a runner, look to Ocala Stud. Ocala Stud revolutionized the worldwide industry, creating 2-year-old in training sales. Now represented by the 3rd generation of the O'Farrell family, the farm's reputation as a top producer of thoroughbreds makes them a symbol of excellence. This has been a Florida Thoroughbred history moment.
Claiborne Farm presents Algorithms. The son of Bernardini was undefeated, including a dominant 5-length victory over champion Hansen in the Holy Bull. Full or half-brother to 4 graded stakes winners, Algorithms has the pedigree, the speed, and the class to become the next star in this sensational sire line. His first crop 2-year-olds have posted lightning-fast breeze times and sales up to $180,000. Algorithms at Claiborne Farm.
Keeneland September sale graduates continued Triple Crown success with 2-time Keeneland sales grad Nyquist's win in the Kentucky Derby.
Nyquist, he has won the Kentucky Derby!
Followed by September sold Exaggerators come from behind victory in the Preakness Stakes.
But Exaggerator has won the Preakness Stakes!
Keeneland Sales, producing more graded stakes winners than all others combined. Find your next graded stakes winner September 12th through the 24th.
Time now for the feature race of the week presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. To Santa Anita for Turf Fillies and Mares in the 50th running of the Grade 1 Gamely Stakes. Wakila, the 4-5 favorite. Here's the call by Michael Rona.
Racing. Illuminant, Fantacola come out well with Dressed to a T. Carrie Bell, Nancy from Nairobi, handy. Wakila, the orange colours as centre field. Nashoba's Gold out very wide. Electrum dropping out last on the fence. Fantacola held together is the leader from Illuminant. No genuine speed on with a lap to go. In third position, Nancy from Nairobi, then Dressed to a T and a 3-wide Nashoba's Gold. A couple of lengths Wakila. She's followed by Kerry Bell, and last of all, working out of the stretch is Electrum. Fantacola in front of Illuminant by 3/4 of a length with 3/4 of a mile to go. Nashoba's Gold is third on the outside of Nancy from Nairobi, 2 lengths Dressed to a T. Wakila 7 lengths off the lead. Kerry Bell and Electrum the last couple. Into the back stretch, and at the 5/8 pole, the lead belongs to Fantacola. She's going to get a very easy time of it up the front, controlling matters by 2 lengths over Illuminant, with 2 more lengths Nashoba's Gold. Nancy from Nairobi, Dressed to a T, and wider out Wakila. She's into the 3 path. Spots the leader 6 lengths at the half-mile pole. Electrum second last as Kerry Bell drops out to be the trailer. At the end of the back stretch in the game lead, just over 3/8 to run. Fantacola shows the way from Illuminant. Nashoba's Gold, Wakila now coming forward. Goes to a joint third, 3 wide at the 5/16 pole. Nancy from Nairobi trying to get out from a pocket. Kerry Bell circumnavigating the field, has rushed into contention on terms with Wakila at the top of the stretch, and it's Illuminant going past the early leader Fantacola. Wakila struggling. Kerry Bell running a giant race. Nancy from Nairobi and Electrum next. It's Illuminant with the lead at the 16th pole from Kerry Bell. Wakila now hitting her best stride, but Illuminant's in front, and Illuminant wins the game lead by a length to Wakila.
5-1 second choice Illuminant defeats odds on favorite Wakila by a length. Flavian Pratt aboard the Keeneland Sales graduate in 148-1. The first stakes victory for Illuminant, who was coming off a 3rd-place finish behind champion Tepin and race favorite Wakila in the Grade 1 Jenny Wiley Stakes. The 4-year-old filly by Quality Road was bred in Pennsylvania by Sycamore Hall Farm. ECLIPSE Thoroughbred Partners acquired the winner for $180,000 at the OBS March 2-year-old sale. Illuminant has earned $367,000 for ECLIPSE Thoroughbred Partners, and she gives trainer Michael McCarthy his first Grade 1 stakes victory. The future Grade 1 winner was consigned by Eaton Sales to the 2013 Keeneland September yearling sale, where the filly was originally purchased by James R. Graham for $32,000. Grade 1 Gamely Stakes winner Illuminant, the Keeneland Sales graduate of the week. We'll see you next week here on Thoroughbred Week.
Thoroughbred Week is presented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture. Online at tbredweek.com.